T to the eyes. What's up? September 15, 2022 again. Look how quiet it is right now. Right? I went out. I know you saw the video. I went to the store to get something. Those, the watchdogs at the haircutter place. They watch the whole neighborhood. Neighborhood watch over there. I think I'm the only one that knows that it's their neighborhood watch. So that's probably why they're always staring at me too. Anyway, so on the way back, one of them was on the phone. He looked right at me and then he turns away from me. Like, what are you turning away from me for? I thought you were all big and bad. Because he wasn't. I went out with my family. We went to Five Guys. Oh God, it was so packed in there. So everybody had the same idea to eat in. We usually don't eat in. We usually go there and bring it home. So everybody, their mom, dad, whatever, was in there eating. So, oh my God, there was this mother there. She wasn't paying attention to children at all. I don't know where that's coming from, but anyways, the two small kids, the oldest kid kept going up to the counter and touching everything and running around, and the mother's just sitting there with her phone out. Like, she don't care. And she goes outside for a minute, probably to smoke, and they're climbing on things, and the workers like get down from there. Like, he has to say something, you know. She didn't care. And we noticed them from the window. The kids like stepping on pigeons, and they gave him peanuts. So like, wow, his family. It was zombified people, you know what I mean? And she like kept walking away, and the littlest kid, he actually followed her, which he was supposed to do. I shouldn't even pay attention to the older one. He was so far behind her. Like, in this day and age, you have to keep your kids close to you. You never know, somebody could come and snatch them up. If you didn't want to be a mom, you should have closed your legs. How about that? You know what I mean? I think that's what they hate us too, because if we had children, we would keep them close, because we know how this world is, you know? And we want to have children, you know? We always wanted to be parents. We would know what to do because, you know, we know what's really going on in the world. So everybody was staring at them too. So it wasn't just us. The whole fucking place turned around. I was like, where the hell is the mother? What's she doing right now? Just the whole time. I was like, okay. There's always one person like that somewhere. And I don't really see stuff like that too often. But we did go to another place, BurgerFi it was called. And it was, you know, I guess, I don't know if he was homeless, but he had like, he wasn't a regular person. I mean, so, you know, when you don't have too much money, sometimes you want to go out, and, you know, you go to a restaurant. So, like that, you know, like fast food. Their burgers are not like too fast. You know, they're better made than like Burger King, McDonald's or something. BurgerFi's good burgers, and Five Guys, everything's made right in front of you. So you know what I mean? It doesn't come pre-packaged or anything like that. No, not frozen. So they're good. So there was a guy there. He was, you know, talking about the news. Something was going on with the news, and he looked over at us. So you know, we were talking to him. Like, you know, normal people talk to each other. This one woman, she was acting all ghetto. She goes, "What the fuck are you looking at? I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face." He's like, "I'm sorry, I was not looking at you. I was looking at the TV the whole time." She really thought he was looking at her the whole time. And she was ready to fight him. Like, first of all, lady, he's an elderly man. What the fuck are you doing? What are you trying to prove? Like I said, then we all turned around and looked at him because he was wacko. She was wacko. Like, what the fuck just happened? You know, it was quiet 1 minute, and all of a sudden, you know, she's screaming at him, fucking Karens. They're everywhere. I'm like, never in the years I've ever gone out to any kind of fast food restaurant have I ever noticed people doing that kind of stuff. Nobody ever did that back then. When I was a kid, we used to go to like Burger King, McDonald's once in a while, not all the time. It was like a treat. So when we would go, we didn't see anybody acting a fool. Now it's really two separate times that people acted crazy. We mind our business when we go to the fast food restaurants. We sit there and eat and we talk, or we're on our phones, whatever. We keep to ourselves, you know, we don't randomly scream at people like the perps do. So she could have been a perp too. Like, you know, usually I'm by myself when shit like that happens. So it's kind of weird. So this is going to be a little bit of a weird day. Not too weird, but a little bit of weird. I went to a grocery store after. I don't know, I didn't see perps, but people acted really ghetto over there. One family. They were big like me, but they were like, I don't know. I go there and I shop and I look at stuff. Especially when something's on sale. Like, alright. You know, it's even better when it's on sale. I have to store, you know, food for the colder months, so I get cans of food. Yeah, the sale was four cans for $5. So it's a little, you know, it's a little bit more money than usual. They didn't have much of a selection either. So I just grabbed a couple, and I have some in the cabinet. You know, we're supposed to keep food in the cabinet. You know, we're supposed to stock up because eventually, you know, they're not gonna have that much food on the, you know, the shelves. Like if I was near Walmart, I would go there and stock up on food from there because you get a lot of food and you get, you know, really good prices there. I know it's like a corporate place, but even Costco or BJ's, you're better off getting your food and stuff there. You get cleaning supplies, food, clothes, you get everything in those stores. But that's where we really should be shopping. And then hoarding it. Not hoarding it like a bad thing, you know, hoarding it for the winter and then giving some stuff away to people, you know what I mean? Like the homeless people. Or even like people that need it that we know. Whoever needs it. So when we came home, the gang stalking happened again. You know, right? In the middle here of my street. There's always people, like somebody always blocks the street with the car, double parks. So, oh, there we go. Who the hell are these people? What different people say. This is douchebag, brother, number 2. Yeah, your mom. Of course, remember red and black. Red and black. He always wears red and black. Anyways, so somebody was blocking the street. And the cars had to go around them, so they were beeping him. But this one person, after, you know, they already passed, you know, the person left and everybody was fine. Some guy decides to come by and goes beep, 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 beep with his horn. And we're all standing there like, what the fuck was that? Like, it was so loud. So that was gang stalking. Because he didn't have, who was he beeping? There was nobody there anymore. You know, like nobody was blocking the street anymore. So I don't know who he was beeping, but he was doing it. But at least other people that I know was able to see that, you know? And before we left, there was a guy on his dirt bike standing up. So it was like two regular dirt bikes. And this one was a big one. It had four wheels. And he's driving it just standing up. I'm like, go ahead, keep standing up. And then he just stops short and it'll fall. That's what should happen to him. I'm not even joking. It looked like one headlight to you. I don't know if it looked like that to me. I was looking at the camera. We did get one headlight bandit on the way home. Nobody else saw it but me. Like, they flash one light brighter than the rest, right? But both the headlights are on now. They do that now. They put both headlights on, but one of them is brighter than the other. And now they do, they make one headlight clear and the other one's foggy. That's illegal. You're supposed to have them. Both are supposed to be clear. Even I know that. I don't drive. So they're not going to get tickets because they get exempt from getting tickets. So you know how that goes. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Hey, kitty. How are you? Hey. The kitty's in the window again. It's so cute. I love seeing that. I see some new doggies in the neighborhood. I mean, if they're perps walking their dogs, you know, the dog walker perps, they probably are. Because there's a lot of new people. So, who the fuck is? I like dogs. Oh, I almost pet that pit bull that time. People was coming up the step here. I love doggos. Somebody new moved in. Over there already. There's already people living there. There's like a basement apartment. And then the second floor is taken. Nobody took the top floor for some reason. Somebody at Park was gonna move in there. Would not be surprised. If Park decides to move in. Even like we were taking the garbage out, recycles and all that. This car just came by blasting music. And he changed the channel. I guess because I wasn't by myself. Like, you can't just leave the hip hop song on. Like, because I'm white. And you think I don't know hip hop? Okay. Yeah, racist fucker. I know hip hop. I don't know today's hip hop, but I know the old stuff. The old stuff was better. Sorry, not sorry. So, yeah. So I wanted to elaborate on my weird ass dream I had while I was taking a nap. I was looking at these people and they were real. Like, they were in my face. They were trying to stop me from buying homies. Who the hell do you think they are? I'm buying homies anyway. Yo, homie. I mean, seriously. Like, if I go to a thrift store, because I know there's thrift stores around here somewhere, and I go find them, I will buy them. I bought, there was like a little store, I can't think of where, I don't know if it's still open anymore, probably not, but there was a store that sold, all kinds of toys like that, and they had like a big bin with all the homies in it, you know, loose homies, so I was able to, finish some of my collections. They're expensive online now. I sold all the doubles and triples and quadruples I had. Like, first paid $20. It was a pound of homies. It was a Ziploc bag. And then I had like other toys in there too. Like these little aliens. And I had little smiley face emojis. They had like legs and feet. Legs and feet and arms. They were cute. I didn't have the whole collection of those, so I threw those in. And there's little bees and they play instruments. Those are cute. I didn't finish that collection either. And those fish, koi fish. Yeah, I only took the ones that were not everything that wasn't a double. I saved for myself, and I mixed those in there. So I had was a Family Guy bobbleheads, the little tiny ones, and all those things in bowls. I had bowls. Mm-hmm. Did I sell the bowls? I don't remember. There was these just bouncy bowls, all different colors and all this kind of stuff. So I'll see if I have those. So I don't think I do. I think I can sell them. You know, all the stuff that I didn't really want to keep anymore. Homies, the original sets that I finished. Nope. I ain't selling those. I don't give a fuck how much they cost. Those were controversial when they came out. I don't even know. He used to sell them in Toys R Us in the original packaging and everything. And what happens was people, of course, thought they were racist. They're not. The guy who makes them is from California, and those are his people that he grew up with. So he made them into little figurines. He had a comic strip in the 70s, and he made so many things. He made masks and shirts and like Halloween masks and stuff, like all kinds of stuff. Dolls, like plush dolls and everything. And they did really well. They sold really well. And the little figurines, forget about it. They were on the shelves. Spencer's Gifts had them, and I have that set, but the glue fell off the plastic. So I have this. I kept the set anyway. I kept the little figures. I was like, oh, they have them again. Like I went there, and it was like the last of the 2 full sets they had. Well, they had the regular sets themselves, but they, got pulled off the shelves. There's always a controversy. And the quarter machines, you put the quarter in, there's like bubble gum and candy and all kinds of different toys. So Homies was the biggest sellout. Sold every freaking time. So I was like, ooh, what are those? When I first saw it, we had, around the corner from me, we had Key Food. And Fine Fair turned into Fine Fair, Seatown. So I don't know if it was when it was Seatown. I think it was when it was Fine Fair. They had a whole bunch. Like you walked in, and right where you walked in, there was the machines. There were a whole bunch of them. So they had candy, gumballs, and Homies, and other stuff. I was like, I looked at it and went, Homies? I'm like, yes, please. I will like every single one of them. And then they had the stickers in the machine too. So sometimes you would get a sticker and a homie, And then they made the machines 50 cents and then 75 cents. I'm like, damn. Oh, I could have get extra homies for each quarter. So they still made money. They might have just taken them off the shelves at that point, but they still made money. That guy made a lot of money. And so the whole story was, first they got offended because they had a police officer eating donuts on one of the figures. We think it's funny. People from my generation laugh at everything. We're not pansies. Like, you really think I'm gonna get offended when you call me names? No. You're just trying to project your insecurities onto me. See? They agree. You know what I mean? It's gaslighting. Fuck you. You need to go to rehab, therapy, you got an enema shoved up your ass. Work on yourself. Work on yourself and stop projecting shit that went down for you. I don't want to feel bad about myself. Because you feel like you want me to feel bad about myself because you feel like shit. As a narcissist. Uh-oh, I see blinking lights. Maybe there's the police coming. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know. see no police car coming. Maybe they call the cops across the street. Who knows? You saw the blinking lights, right? I can't see nothing with the car in the way. So those people from my dream, they're gonna definitely come around eventually. I already know. Like I said, these people have those bodysuits on with the bulbs. I can't think of what it's called. You know, they have like stunt people and they make video games and movies and stuff like that. Like the CGI stuff. It's like virtual reality, so. He already came by earlier. I think that's the guy that was blasting the music earlier. Oh. Could be fire truck, could be ambulance, could be cops, who knows. Yeah, it looks like an ambulance. I see the lights. Anyways, so these people, when they do these things, and wherever they are doing these things, they were told to do that kind of stuff. You know, they have our picture on file. You know, why did the perps come around and take pictures of us? So they can have us on file and do, you know, stuff like that, like virtual reality stuff. You know, if they live far away from us, they're gonna do it that way because they can't really get to us, right? So I think that's what they were doing in the dream. You know, God works in mysterious ways. You know, He tells you, hey, you're going to be by yourself one day, and these people are trying to harm you. He tells me, He shows me stuff before it even happens. So what happens is, now I rebuke it, and they're not allowed to go near me. You know, so I write everything down, because the dreams are so vivid that I know these people are trying to attack me. You know, not just a dream. These are real people somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but, you know, they make this scenario where they saw me at a thrift store, and they were just lowlives hanging out in the arcade, doing street theater for some reason in the store. You know, it's weird when they do it in the store. It's really embarrassing, actually, but for them, not for me, for them. And, you know, if they do that in the virtual reality, eventually they're going to come, you know, somewhere around and do it in real life. So, you know, I'm going to be aware that they might do that. But I don't want to focus too much on it, but I just want to tell you guys that might happen to you too, but you shouldn't be afraid of them. You know, you should just be aware that people can do this and are doing that, and you're not crazy. You know, because we know. Sometimes we just know that somebody's watching us from somewhere behind the computer. Even if we're not microchipped, I'm not microchipped. It's just demon time, like all the, you know, they all talk about demon time, these rappers now. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But they're running on demon time. I don't know, I guess that's how it goes. I never saw anything like it. I just know about it because somebody talked about it on YouTube. You know, this is Satan's last attempt to get all of us to go to hell with him, because he's going there. Right now, he has the run of the mill of this fucking world. That's why everything's going to shit. So he wants as many souls as he possibly can have. And we woke up to that shit, that bullshit, and we said hell to the no. To the no, no, no. So, who do you think he's gonna go after? Us. He's not going after the people he already got. He already got a lot of people out there doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing and catching monkeypox, you know what I'm saying? You know the type. He already has them. Those are his people. For people like us who don't do that stuff, that's who he's looking for. He's like ready. He's like, I'm gonna fight you as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna tear your ass up. I'm gonna make you be afraid to leave your house. That's why we became afraid to leave the house. So we're targeted. But they really do watch us. It's kind of funny though. You know, it's not scary. It's not. Once you realize you're protected by Christ, the shit ain't scary. Let me tell you, even if you're homeless, it's still not scary. You gotta really, really, really believe that He's gonna protect you. And pray your ass off. Pray, 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 pray. Every fucking minute, pray. Not even joking. If you're homeless and you're able to get money, you know, and you're able to stay somewhere where you can shower and change clothes and wash clothes and all that stuff, you're better off doing that. Because what happens is you can go to the store. You can go to a store and ask if they have King James Bible. And you can buy one, you know, with your money that you ask people for. You know, don't be afraid of these gang stalkers. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They do, but they don't. Okay. I think they want me to flinch when they do the shit like that. I'm not flinching. I'm not even mad at them. They're just trying to get money. All they care about is riches right now. They're mad at me for going to the gym. Oh, you fuck yourself. Oh, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. It's not even that much. I go twice a week. That's not that much. You're threatened by that. I mean, really? You saw the video. You saw the people waiting and doing fucking street theater. It wasn't much because I know what street theater looks like and they can't, bullshit me anymore. That's the only reason why they didn't do it so much. You see that guy that was talking to himself? Usually when I get to Dunkin', he's in there. Or when I'm already in there, he comes right out. He comes right out and comes to Dunkin'. He fucking was there already. I was on my way to the 99-cent store. He zoomed past me like, oh god, he's wearing red too, red and blue. You saw my video. That's all he does, talk to himself. That's demons. So I try to tell you people, in my neighborhood, there's apartment buildings. Instead of putting people that don't have problems like that into those apartments, they fill them up with people with mental issues and people that are not right in the head because they don't want to take care of them. They don't want to help them. They don't want to help them get better. They don't want to give them medication. They want to put them on MK Ultra mind control. And they want to give them drugs and alcohol, cigarettes, whatever they can give them to make them compliant. When they send them out into the neighborhoods to either beg for money, like the homeless guy, they definitely do that to him. And they make them beg for money, or they make them do street theater. And the handler comes around, beeps the horn twice to confirm that, who they're messing with is the right person. And gives them the thumbs up, with the arm out the window like usual. We always see it. I catch it all the time. Gotta catch them all. And then they get paid in more alcohol and drugs. They need them drugged up. To the handlers, these are not people. To the handlers, these are science experiments and like throwaway people. They're inhuman. The handlers, they're full of demons themselves. They're not humans. They're aliens. and they act accordingly. These are synthetic robots. Do you understand? There's synthetic people out there. Those are it. The handlers are not people. They're synthetics. What fucking human being goes around telling other human beings to mess with people and scare the shit out of them, and then, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, this program. Like, they're always watching us. What the fuck you watching? I ain't doing nothing. They know we're not doing nothing. They know we're not doing anything wrong. They just want to scare us. And if you don't know that, then you're gonna get scared. Their goal is to kill us. They want us dead. I say no fucking way. I want to stay alive. As shitty as this world is, I'm gonna stay alive. Not even just to piss them off, because I want to stay alive. Who the fuck wants to die right now? Who wants to die young? Nobody wants to die young. Oh shit. You don't fit in that spot. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Bruh. Where does he think he's fitting? That's a very small spot. Are you serious? You're gonna try again? Oh my god. You don't fit there. It's a very tiny spot. Wow. You know what? I feel bad for that person that got hit. That person's car, but if it's a perp, you're no good. If it's a regular person, no. That's no good. Some crazy shit. I'm telling you. How did he really think he was gonna fit in that tiny ass spot? That spot is too small. You see it from here. It's small. Ay. Who knows if that was street theater? You know? That could have been street theater too. He could have been, he could have been a perp. He could have been hitting a TI's car. Who knows? Could be like the first day or something. Who knows? You know? Anything is possible with these freaks. We just gotta be one step ahead of them. So. Oh. Oh, they got the light fixed over there. I don't think the light's fixed at the other building though. No, it's not. It's not. Look how quiet it is all of a sudden. That's some shady shit right there too. Usually there's a million cars coming by now. So. Oh. Anyway. So I'm gonna go in. It's a little chilly right now. I'm gonna go in. I'm surprised nobody's out right now. But you see what I was trying to say the other day when I showed you her. She came out to throw one piece of garbage out. And usually in garbage night, you put a whole bag of garbage out. Her husband does everything for her. She doesn't do nothing. I do more chores than she does. Let's just put it that way. That's some crazy shit with her. I don't got anybody helping me do that. Doing it for me. So she's always drinking. So for her to do those tactics, she used to do that all the time. Every time I came out, she would come out and do that. She only did it just, to make me jump and get scared. Any little noise, she wanted me to jump. She wanted me to yell at her. So she figured, oh, that shit worked in the past before I got my job. I'm gonna try again. But they all do that. Every perp tries the first tactic that they ever did in the first place to get you scared, they start doing it again after a while. They really believe it's gonna work. I mean, it might work for some people, but it ain't working for me no more. That's why I pray every night. I read my Bible every night, so I know what they're about to do. They don't seem to figure that out yet. They haven't figured that out yet. That's shame on them. The whole thing, man. Cursed he that smite thy neighbor in secret. Yeah, that's what that means. You hate your neighbor for no fucking reason and do witchcraft against them when they didn't do nothing to you first. That's basically what he's talking about. They just want you to be hateful like them, that's all. That's all. This X or whatever the hell that is on my door. All these fucking sigils.